Okay, this haul will consist of a dollar sale. At the first part, I got 101 comics and I paid $100 for it. But the guy miscounted. There was no discount. Thanks to all the people who like, comment, share, and subscribe to the videos. What else to say? I just want to talk about this for a minute. It's sold for that much, $137. Dagar Desert Hawk 23. I thought it was like a $30 book, maybe $5 is what I like the fair market. But yeah, I didn't put any respect on its name, and I just thought, I was looking at the cover, and you know, I see like there's this nice coal and whatnot, and there's a guy from like Middle East or Egypt, and what more to say? I mean, I see like there's this damsel in distress like with this green rope over her like exposed legs, and I'm like, oh, this is a bondage cover. I didn't realize that till later, but yeah, I just didn't put any respect on its name. I would have like, if someone wanted to give me like $25 cash, I would have done it. But I just, with those golden ages, it's really hard to know the value if you don't have a Overstreet price guide. But yeah. So basically, all right. So this is the first stuff I got at that dollar sale. Star Wars 18. I got 12 copies. It's got 12 right there also. But these are all newsstand. I found more, but I left some behind if they weren't like near mint minus. On general, like it's like a $5 buck, but in like 9.2, 9.4 at auction, it could sell upwards of $20. But I just got the stack. Okay. Adam Legend of Blue Marvel 2. This is just for the set. X-Men Sword of the Braddocks #1. It's like a $25 comic. Yeah. Batgirl 13, Art Germ. These were all dollar books. Web of Spider-Man 100, newsstand. Kind of sharp shape for a buck. Okay, I'll take it. Then I got a stack of these. Young Avengers #1. Yeah, first appearance of the Young Avengers. Kate Bishop, regular cover, and then director's cut. This is a good one, but yeah, these are all for $1. Good books. Got another stack. These were raw. I still need a bag and board. All new Marvel Now .1 #1 from I think 2014. First Kamala Khan Miss Marvel. It's like a $15-20 book in near mint, and these are all pretty much near mint shape. I think I got 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got 7. Yeah, so I need a bag and board these, but yeah, got what is that? Yeah, 7 copies. Just got the whole stack. And these were all together. These were all bunched up, so it was easy for me to, pick these. Yeah, definitely gonna hold on to these. I mean, if this character, I mean, this has a high print run, but if this character, takes off, these could easily be, $30-40 each. But yeah, I have literally like 200 plus comics to show off, so I can't waste time. Then I got another stack. Justice League New 52, 31. Again, these are all like near mint, but first Jessica Cruz with the Power Ring, I believe, or just first full Jessica Cruz Green Lantern. But got 3 of these. And I got another. I got 4 of these. X-23 #1 from 2010. First print. Probably all near mint minus, maybe near mint. X-23 #1. $5-10 maybe. I think like 5 fair market. I think 10 like the whole value. But I've seen some of these sell for like $30-40. But I think demand has dropped. But I think for a minute this was a hot book. But yeah, for $1, I just take the whole stack. Not waste any time. This was a good book for $1. I was really happy and I was really like hoping to find this book, and I did, because there was like a ton of books to look through at this dollar sale, and there was like a ton of people. Basically a person per box. But Black Panther 2, First Shuri, really hot book. Happy to find that. I was expecting to find that. Batman Battle for the Cowl 3, Harley on the cover for $1. Actually, I forgot to show these off. I actually plucked a full run of X-Men. Yeah, these are all $1 each. Again, dollar haul. X-Men 150, and these are all newsstand. These are all newsstand copies. Yeah, I mean, really super like. I mean, this was like, it was literally in a stack, and I'm just plucking stuff left and right. But this was this was pretty crazy sale. I mean, for $1 a book, I mean, these are really nice shape, really glossy, you know, flat, no surface creases, beautiful colors, like really sharp. I mean, for $1, I mean, these are not, you know, I mean, just like really sharp. Yeah, really sharp. I mean, this is like, it's really beautiful shape. Like, you know, just really beautiful shape that this is in. Probably a 9.4. But yeah, X-Men anniversary issue 150. 152, not newsstand. 151 was missing. 153, really, you know, near mint minus, maybe even, you know, VF at the lowest. 154, 155, first Starjammers 156, beautiful. I like this Dark Phoenix cover. 157. First Rogue, shout out to someone commented on a video I posted last year, but yeah, First Rogue on the X-Men title. 158, 159, newsstand. 160, 161, 162, 163, 164. First Carol Danvers as Binary. 164. It's like $15 maybe. 165. The Brood. 166. I like this cover. It's also really sharp. 167. This one, like, for a black cover, like, it's like, even like that is sharp, but it's really sharp. Yeah, I'm sure I showed off like 50 books already, so that's really good. But Kitty Pryde, I think this is a first something. Oh, Madeline Pryor, X-Men 168 newsstand, and then X-Men 200 newsstand. Picked this up, really happy. Predator 2, I love these covers. I have number 1, but Predator 2, 3, and 4. Really love these Predator Dark Horse. Yeah, I spend $127 at this one shop that was having a sale. Iron Man 122, just a really high grade, you know, iron bronze. Couldn't pass that up for $1. Really sharp. Yeah. Well, actually, I got 2 of these. Action 595 for Silver Banshee. This is really. This is really beautiful. I mean, that, but I mean, this is like black. You know, this is. Like, there's little to no spine ticks on this. This is just really nice shape. I mean, not an expensive comic, maybe, you know, 15, 20 in this shape, but basically like a $5 book, really. No one really cares about this character, but like, really, I mean, these are raw and really, you know, in really nice shape, really beautiful. Yeah, it was actually an anniversary dollar sale. Spider-Man 523, Hawkeye number 1. These are all $1 again. Blackest Night Flash number 1, probably like a $5 book maybe. Batman Shadow of the Bat, I saw a contender at this sale also. 83. Actually, this is the first Cassandra Cain with the Batwoman costume, the new Batgirl. Really happy to find this. Just, you know, cool Joker on the cover, and Harley also. Been really looking for this cover. Not the greatest art style, but I love just all the characters on the cover. Bane and Penguin, the expression on his face. Yeah, really cool. $1 book. This is a good book. Maybe like $5. Batman 563. J. Scott Campbell Joker cover. Batman 567 is like a maybe $20 book. First Cassandra Cain. I think I read this actually. But yeah, really, really solid dollar books at these, or not even dollar books, just really solid books. I mean, for a buck, I mean, really solid purchases. Batman 686. This is actually a variant. Bought this when it came out. Alex Ross. This is actually the first appearance of, well, how do I explain this? So Batman dies in Final Crisis. So who's gonna replace Batman? And they have Batman R.I.P. All this, stories without Bruce Wayne as Batman, and this is a eulogy, and this is Batman dead, and all the villains and heroes show up right there at his funeral wake. Basically, Alfred is at the podium telling a story of how he is the Joker, and they said, so Alfred was an actor, and he hired other actors to portray villains because Bruce Wayne was lonely as Batman, and he had a guy play the Riddler, and he crossed the line, and I think he killed him. But yeah, see, this is 10 years ago, Battle for the Cowl. Yeah, so basically this is, one of the Jokers that I think is going to be, yeah, there's Alfred telling the story. That could be one of the three Jokers that they announced in that Rebirth one-shot special. Yeah, because they said there's three Jokers, and I think one of the three would be Alfred. Alfred Joker would be one of the three Jokers. And this is the actor guy who Alfred paid to be the Riddler, and he took it too far. And and there's Alfred, kind of saying that he took it too far with being an actor portraying villains. But let me see if there's a panel I could find with Alfred with the makeup. Let me see. No, I don't think I can find it. But basically, this is one of the first appearances of I believe is one of the Jokers out in the universe, a DCU. And it's got Alfred on the cover. It's a variant black cover. Alex Ross. I mean, you never know. It could be $20 one of these days. Got a lot of ticks, but still pick it up. It's a good speculation book. Great read also. Neil Gaiman, and great writing, great dialogue, great story, layout. Kubert, great art. Yeah, but where's that? I'm trying to find that panel. I've read this maybe 2-3 times, but yeah, it's where's that? I mean, where's this at? Yeah, everyone's telling their story. First, the Selina Kyle original, the original, whatever her name is, the original one, the original Catwoman. So there's Alfred basically, and then he's dressing up as the Joker. So this would be the first Alfred as Joker. This is the first appearance of one of the Jokers, which is Alfred as Joker. So this is the first appearance. This was okay. So let me see, just X-Men 264. This came with that Marvel Legends Thor action figure, so that's why I bought it. Not this one, but this is the original. I think this is Jim Lee. Yeah, it is Jim Lee. Jim Lee. Hellblazer 27. It's pretty. Does this have the insert? I think this has. Oh, yeah, it has the Nightbreed insert. Yeah. It's like a $15-$20 book. Really high shape. Hellblazer 27, hard to find. Neil Gaiman, like really beautiful shape. No surface creases. Web Spider-Man 24, also near mint shape. Early black Spider-Man costume can also be worth. This could be worth $3, $5. Could also sell for 12. Really happy to find this Infinity 8. This is a $40 book now with the movie looming. This is also really high grade shape, probably near mint. Actually, this is New Avengers 8. First appearance of the Black Order, all those that team. So yeah, really happy to find this kind of a bigger book. Yeah, I've found a good amount of these for $1 to $2 in the past year. New Avengers 8, first Black Order. Suicide Squad 6. I love this Death Stroke cover. Kind of nice shape. Yeah, I really like that cover. Detective Comics 9, New 52, 1 in 25 variant. It's like $5-10. Yeah, ooh, I love Jason Fabok. His art really great. Well, classic style. Batman 475. First Renee Montoya, Who Becomes a Question. Again, these are all still the dollar books. Guardians of the Galaxy 13, first Ghost Rider from the Future, kind of like a $10 book, and in nice shape. Kind of hot with all that cosmic Ghost Rider BS out there. Fury of the Firestorm #1. Got 2 of them. These are like, this is really sharp. I couldn't leave this behind. Really sharp. Probably, I don't know. Could be maybe like a 9.4, but still really sharp for a buck. I'd buy them. I'm really happy to have this. I bought #1 for like $8 like 2 years ago. I just need the last issue. I think 6. No, 5. 300, and these are nice shape. 302, 3, and 4. There's the trader, but yeah, really. Yeah, you don't really find these, and just really happy to. And these are really solid books that they had, or that I found. She-Hulk 43 is like a $10 book. Cool John Byrne cover. She-Hulk 52, Adam Hughes, like a $10 book. Really cool art. I just got this really to just pair with this 52. She-Hulk 53, Amazing Spider-Man 39, Ramita Green Goblin cover swipe. Spawn 5, actually just never had it. It was pretty decent shape, so I picked it up. Spawn 5, really cool cover, McFarlane. X-Force #1. Aquaman 12. This is I think 1 in 25 variant with Black Manta. I don't think any have sold, but there's not too many Black Manta variants. So if he becomes hot, this might be like a $20 book. Red Lanterns 1, second print from New 52. Just a random Bronze Age Thor. 228. Just picked it up for that reason. It's actually not in bad shape. Just for a buck. Just random book. Mighty Thor 339. I think this is the 3rd Beta Ray Bill. Nemesis #1. This was maybe a $15 book, $20, probably 20. Spectacular Spider-Man 107. First appearance of Sin Eater. This is really sharp. This is really like no surface creases, really glossy, like deep colors, like really beautiful shape. Not super valuable, but the shape it's in is just, I can appreciate what it is. Just really beautiful. The shape it's in. Oh shit! There's like a little thing. I think I did that, but yeah, really beautiful. Because it's a purple cover, but really beautiful shape. New Avengers 27, first Hawkeye as Ronin. New Avengers 35. I bought this when it came out. Lionel Francis Yu cover, Venomized, maybe like $10. Like all these books, it took me hours to find all of these, and so from the first book I showed off to this book, like 2 hours have passed, and I'm still finding all these books, and I was surprised to find this New Avengers 27 variant. Just the fact that it's a variant, I thought people would have taken this, but this is a 1 in 100 Lionel Francis Yu variant. This is really rare. This is maybe $40-50, but one sold for $35, but for $1. This is the first Hawkeye as Ronin, and it's got a really great cover with the Mighty Avengers, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, but Yeah, I mean, just I'm surprised, like craziness that I'm still finding these books, and then I'm like I'm finding this like 3 hours, 4 hours after the sale had started. New Avengers 9, first full appearance of the whole team as a name and on the cover of the Black Order. New Avengers 10, first Thane. Yeah, and these were all raw. 11, New Avengers. Cool Thanos cover, New Avengers 12, but I mean, these are, it's like this, like, that's like a $30 set, but I mean, it just surprised, like, I'm still finding this stuff. Like, this is like 4 hours after the sale started. Vengeance #1, first, America Chavez. Wonder Woman 38, New 52, variant, I think this is a 1 in 25, Finch sketch. I really love this cover. Those are the, regular, but this is like a 10, $15 maybe, but, yeah, I really dig the black and white. And there's also this little red blood, but yeah, really sick black and white Wonder Woman cover. And, like, this is like one of the last dollar books I found. I can't believe it. Like Hulk #1, really like maybe near mint minus shape, probably like 15, 20. But like this was like in the front of a long box. Like this was in the front of a long box. And this is like one of the last books I found. Like probably like 4 hours after the sale. Well, maybe not 4, maybe 3.5, but 3.5 hours after the sale started. But this is, I mean, I'm just surprised that anyone left this behind still. I mean, this is a dollar book. Like, this is a solid dollar book. This is worth, umpteen times more than $1. Like, this is whole value. But so that was like this is like 101 books. So I spent 127 there, and then I went and got some more of the priced out books. Okay, so this is from here on out is $27 on these priced out stuff, and then that was $100. All those dollar books. Never owned it. Frank Miller cover. Daredevil 180, $3. Really sharp shape, just to fill my run. Kind of cool in distress cover. But yeah, I'm really surprised. Like when I plugged this, I mean, this is like 4 hours after the sale started, and people were like, they just gravitated. Like people wanted to hold this cover and see it, and I was like, but this is my copy. I want it. Just a cool Red Skull cover. Captain America 148, $3. Really sharp shape, just for my PC. Nice. Like craziness. Like Captain America 217, $3. First Quasar. I've been looking for this for a very long time. First time I owned it, really high shape. I mean, for $3, I mean, this is like a $20 book. Like little to no surface creases, just really sharp. I mean, I'm just really surprised people, leave this stuff behind. I'm the first to arrive and last to leave. Like there was like at the start like maybe 100 people, and like at this moment like maybe 15 to 20, but like yeah, really surprised like anyone would leave this behind. I mean, I don't know, if we're just talking value, I mean, for value's sake, you can't leave this behind if you're into value. But 217, Amazing Spider-Man 128, this was $5. Cool Vulture cover. You never know if he's gonna come back. I think this might be Ramita, or might not be, but yeah, really solid shape. Maybe $20 is what this ASM 128 can sell for. Like I was saying, you never know if the Vulture will reappear in future Spider-Man movies with Sinister Six. But yeah, I mean, for $5, I think this is a Ramita cover. Just really solid $5. You can't really go wrong with the shape it's in. If it ever, if he comes back. But yeah, I mean, for $5, anytime I can get these classic ASM issues at $5, pretty cheap, especially if it's $25, what it could sell for on eBay, or what it does sell for on eBay, makes me feel more comfortable. Actually, I meant to say that this was a Beast. I said Thor. Some corrections. This is Deadshot. Said Deathstroke. 253 ASM, and I just noticed that this 120 or 152 was actually signed by Bob McLeod. in '81 maybe, or yeah, but sick that it's signed by the writer. Moving along, Avengers, and these are still from that sale, the store. Avengers, $128, just Bronze Age dollar book. Avengers, no brainers to pick it up, just on value. Really sick cover. Really dig this cover. $1. Avengers, $130. Really happy to buy that for $1. Cool can cover. Avengers $129 for $1. Just Bronze Age, just kind of no-brainer stuff. Pick up. Avengers $195. Really sharp shape. Maybe I don't know, like a VF shape type. $3. First Taskmaster cameo. Maybe $15 book. This was like really, like, this is like a $40 book. Captain America 180, $3. First appearance of Nomad. Steve Rogers basically is the Nomad in Infinity War, the movie, because he abandoned the. See, this is Steve Rogers, and he's abandoning this Captain America costume for this Nomad outfit, like, which is an all black outfit, which he has in all those trailers and that are for the upcoming Infinity War movie. That's what he looks like, and you see all his hair, and there's no, like, the stripes and whatnot, but like, this is like an easy $30 book, $45 book, in this shape, so I'm like really surprised, like, not only for this to be, $3, because I've never owned this before, and I've been looking for this for like a year, Captain America 180, but just the fact that, for $3, just on principle alone, I mean, people will just leave something like this behind. I mean, my only thought is that they just don't know that this is the first appearance of Nomad, but if they knew the value, they would take it. But I mean, it's just crazy, because this is like 4 hours after the sale started. Like, the sale started at 10, and this is like around maybe 2. So I mean, just really happy that I found it, but like, still, I mean, really surprised that people leave this stuff behind. Kind of a big book, and behind this book also was more copies of Captain America 217 for $1. And I think the one before was like $3. So, really happy to find this. And this is also like really, really high grade, sharp, copies, like glossy, nice dark, vivid colors, just like really beautiful, sharp, solid shape. First Quasar, Captain America 217, and I also found another one for $1 also. So I got 3 of these at that sale. This was $1, so just, First Quasar, these are like $20, $25 comics, in these shapes, so just really happy. I mean, just, for $1 a piece, really just bargain stuff, but, yeah, I mean, yeah, not much more to say. I think the guy, like, counting my comics was getting, like, he had a grin on his face just from, like, the books I was getting. Batman 363. I actually found one of these for $1, but it wasn't high shape. This was $2. First appearance of Nocturna, maybe like a $15 comic. Yeah, for really high shape for $2, it's worth it to me. First Nocturna, kind of a cool looking cover, the pink and the blue, purple. But yeah, you guys have to bear with me. It's it's like 3 a.m. Just got like a ton of books to show off. Yeah, this is really sharp shape. Yeah, really beautiful. Yeah, really happy to find this Batman. These are not easy to find. First Nocturna. So after that, I went in. So that was cash, $127, and those were 27 of the priced bronze stuff. And this was inside the store, and they were having a half off sale for their 15th anniversary, and basically got $2 and at half off, and this was $10, but I paid $5 because it was half off. Amazing Spider-Man 306, Action Comics #1 swipe, McFarlane. Really, I didn't have it before, that's why I bought it for $5. I would have been happier paying like $2, maybe $3, but this is like an easy 9.4, like really high grade shape. I mean, just a solid $5 book to me. I really dig this cover. I mean, this Action One Swipe, I have a lot of the McFarlane issues in that run, but I never had this one, and it's just a really great looking cover, and like you can see, like the back is just like really white. It's just like there's no crazy defects going on with this book. It's just really white. So just I know I'm showing off the back, but it's a really solid look. It's a really solid high grade shape. So for $5, I think it's more than worth it. Also bought this $5. Thor 158. Really really happy to get this Donald Blake Thor cover. It's really glossy. There's a little subscription crease or fold, but I really dig this cover. You got 4 Thors on the cover, and you got his face on it. I just really, it uses the whole cover. I just really dig this cover. For $5, it's just great for the PC. I love the yellow. I just love it how like his face is just so big and he's not making any expression. Just a really full, fun, goofy, fun-looking cover. All right, so some store stuff. So that was that. That was 100 or yeah. Those like I spent like 137 there at this shop. I spent 110 on some back issues, so you can see all that. So this is first. So this is a shop. So I finished that stuff. This is a different shop. Batman 570. I think this is the second appearance of Harley Quinn in continuity for $3. It's a solid buy. I think it's like $15-$20 book. Captain Marvel 50. Paid $5 for this. First appearance of Dr. Minerva. She's going to be the villain, the main female, like the main female lead villain in the upcoming Captain Marvel movie. So for $5, just trying to stock up on these now. I think it was selling for like $20-$25. So yeah, really happy to buy that. 8-ball number 1, $5. This is the 5th print. At the moment, I thought it was the first print, and I would have been happy, because that's like, that goes for like around $100. But this is like probably just like, I don't know what it's worth, but it's the 5th print, 8-ball number 1. This is a good book. This was only $8. This is Infinity 1 variant. This is I think 1 in 75 ratio variant for $8. It can sell for 40, 45, $50. Really hot with the Infinity War movie coming up, but and I really dig the cover art. It's really sick. I think this is the best looking Generals variant of all the Black Order set. This is a really great. I love the expression, just like the female on the cover. But yeah, this is Super Giant, and this is a in-hook leave cover. So it's really a good one. And this is actually Infinity number 1 is the first appearance of Black Order as a team and in name. So yeah, good key issue to have. Really surprised to find this. Just a really solid book. Miracle Man 15. I know I showed this off in my last video, but for $18 I couldn't leave it there. Sells for like $50. Death of Kid Miracle Man. In decent shape. Yeah, really rare book. Really rare book. So $18. Yeah, I'll buy another one. And it's funny because like I couldn't. Like since I was like 12 years old, I knew about this book and I just couldn't find it to save my life. And then like in the past since like middle of last year, I got that CGC 9.4, and then I got 2 copies of this one in the past. What was it, like the past 3 weeks? I got 2 of these, so it's like you can have no comics. You won't have this for like 10 years, but then you'll find like 3 in the span of like a short amount of time. But that's how rare it is. Death of Kid Miracle Man. New Mutants 14 First Magic, $5. This was newsstand. I've bought this for like 50 cents before, a quarter before, but I think it's like a easy $20 book. So for $5, I'd still pay that. I think this can only go up. Magic is a great character, and I love the cover. With more exposure, this will go up. Onslaught Reborn variant number 4. This isn't worth $3 to me. That's what I paid, but I noticed this J. Scott Campbell signature on it. So yeah, to me this is worth paying $3. Really happy to get this variant with the signature signed J. Scott Campbell. Reborn number 4 variant. Suicide Squad number 1, New 52, first print. This was $15. This is actually signed, and I don't really ever buy personalized stuff, but I like it that it said "Kill 'Em All." This signature might belong to this person. I have to imagine this signature belongs to someone here. So if anyone knows who this signature is, please comment please comment it who might this signature belong to, because I don't know. But yeah, for $15, I think it's like without the signature, it's like probably like a $30 book. It used to be like around $100 when the movie was hot, like months before that. But yeah, it really cooled down. But yeah, I could only expect that like this to like go back up again once the sequel comes back, like with the first trailer or whatnot. Yeah, I expect this to like heat up and rise up in price again. But yeah, actually I remember seeing this on the rack when it came out, like in 2011. I was like I know it's a number 1 issue. Should I buy it? But like the cover art to me, like, it looked really ugly, the cover art. I didn't like the color scheme also, or the way Harley looked. It looked too goth to me, or emo. But yeah, I mean, somewhat of a rare book, kind of hard to find. But really happy to get this for 15. Suicide Squad number 1. Action Comics 835 first live wire. This was $3. Decent book. Yeah, I think it used to be worth more though. But Spawn 216. This was 18. This is a really solid book. This sells for like $50 on eBay. Just get that price tag. Yeah, it's really faint, but yeah, really kind of a hard to find rare issue. So yeah, I'm happy to pay 18, like $45-$50. Wolverine 131. This is the recalled issue, the first print, where he says "kike" instead of "killer." $3. It's a first print if it has nothing but ones. If it has a 2, then it's it's a later printing, the corrected one. But this is the one you want. It could sell for like $3, $5, $10, but sometimes it could sell for like $30. So you just pick it up. This was a solid book. This is an easy $30 book. Spider-Man 654 first Agent Venom. This was $5. Really, there's a lot of glare, but yeah, really nice shape. Just really solid book to have to buy for $5. This is a really rare variant. I mean, I haven't found this in or not a variant, but this is just a really rare book. I haven't found this in like a year. Joker Last Laugh 6. This is actually the last issue of that run, a 6-issue run. It's really hard to find. I paid $6 for this. It's probably worth that or double, but really tough book to find in perfect shape because Batman's cape is all black. There's a couple ticks here, probably like a VF plus shape, but the one I got before this was like 50 cents, but it's got it's like a VG copy, or like a 5.0. But yeah, really happy to pay $6 for this in this shape. I mean, just on cover alone, I mean, this is to me, this is the best Joker cover of all time. I mean, this is a Brian Bolland cover, but like the way Batman is looking at Joker and like the way they use the dead space. I mean, like Joker is like beat to shit, and he's like still smiling and looking, and he says, "I win." I mean, just the madness and the way it doesn't make sense. But I mean, this is a really rare book, but I just love the art. Just a great cover art. I mean, the Joker makes no sense, and that to me makes sense. And this is the last book I found. This is the best book I found there at that shop. Flash 197. This was only $4. So yeah, it's like a $75 comic. Yeah, I mean, there was there was the issue after this, and like there was an issue before this, and like as I'm plucking this book out, the store owner is like to my right, and I don't want him to see that I got this. So like I get the issue like before it and the issue after, and I put it in my stack. But because this is like a $75 book. for $4, but yeah, and it's really high. It's really nice shape, really high grade shape. Yeah, really solid shape. Yeah, first Zoom, first Hunter Zolomon, who's one of the Reverse Flashes, but yeah, really rare, hard to find book. I mean, low print. You just never see these issues in the back issue bins, but yeah, really happy to find this one. Only paying $4 for it. So that's that. And then I went to a dollar sale at a local show the next day. What If 4 black costume. So these are all dollar books. Actually, first Cecilia Reyes. I don't buy this. This is like worth $1. X-Men 65. She's gonna be in the New Mutants movie, but yeah, I got 88 books for $75, so that's basically 85 cents. This was at a dollar sale, or not a dollar sale, but at a local show at a dealer's booth for $1. But I paid 85 cents each with the discount. New X-Men 115 regular in the variant cover. First Negasonic Teenage Warhead. This was signed Quesada. That's why I bought it. Wolverine 100, the regular direct cover, but I think this might be newsstand. Yeah, sweet. Infinite Crisis number 5. First Jaime Reyes as a Blue Beetle. Really happy to find this. This actually just sold for $50. Black Panther 2. First Shuri, the sister of Black Panther. Yeah, Black Panther 2. I mean, this is easy $50 book. This is a near mint plus copy. Like, this is super beautiful shape. I mean, like, really beautiful shape. Like, super, like, there's not a tick on this. Like, really beautiful shape. Black Panther 4. This is the first appearance of White Wolf. I think it's like a $30 book. White Wolf is basically Bucky, Winter Soldier. That's like his new ego that he takes on, or his new alias that he takes on in Infinity War. So it's like this is the first appearance of Black Panther 4. This is kind of beat to shit, but I found this. What If Spider-Man the Other number 1, First Poison. It's like a $30 book, but not in this shape. Really hard to find. Marvel Comics presents 175 New Gen X. This is a flip cover, but I really dig this all black cover with all the heroes and like their skulls and that death type of theme. But really tough book with the black cover. But I really dig this cover. I mean, I think it's like a $15 book, maybe $20, but maybe more. But I found one of these over a year ago for 30 cents. So it's a really rare book. I mean, it's taken me over a year to find one of these cheap. So it's really rare book, but I really dig the cover. This is a really solid book in almost like near mint shape. Batman 638 Red Hood storyline. I think this is a Matt Wagner cover, but yeah, I really dig this cover. Just a really solid book to buy for $1. McFarlane Hulk 333. Really happy to find this book. This one makes me probably the happiest the most. Showcase 96-3, first appearance of Birds of Prey. It's like a $20 book, $20-25. Well, really happy to find that one. X-Force 116. It's like a $30 book. First Dupe. This is like a near mint plus, probably even a 9.8. I mean, this is like a really minty copy. Like really, like there's little to no flaws. Like really, like almost really perfect shape. Like really perfect shape. Yeah, really nice. Secret Defenders 15, Deadpool on the cover. Punisher 100. Got a couple of those. Daredevil 270. First Blackheart, really nice shape. Alpha Flight 51, first Jim Lee. Hulk 334, first, or not first, but just McFarlane. Uncanny Origins number 7, featuring Venom. It's like a $5 book maybe. Really sick. I really dig this cover, like the animated look to it. Really looks really sick, but yeah, Venom's really hot, so I just bought these both. Really happy to find this. I mean, at this local show, I mean, probably like 2 hours had passed, and I'm still finding this. Amazing Heroes 197. Just really dig the Brian Bolland cover. I mean, he's my favorite artist, but just a really simple, like elegant drawn Wonder Woman cover. It's like a $20 book, but just really dig the cover. Really simple and elegant. Superman Adventures 58, really cool Alex Ross cover. Superman Adventures 66, this is the last issue of the animated run. Hard to find. Silver Surfer 145, this is the second to last issue of that run. Cave Woman Pangean Sea #1. This is a variant. I think this is only limited to 1,000 copies. This is actually a Frank Cho cover. Yeah, so Frank Cho. Kind of want to open it up. See, this is the variant, but yeah, it's limited to 1,000 copies, but yeah, kind of rare. But none have sold, so it's hard to get the value. Black Hole #1 or #3, first print, Charles Burns. It's like an easy $10 book, and this isn't like in really like near minty shape, like a 9/8, like super sharp, like just super sharp. It's like my 30th copy, Miracle Man or Machine Man 19, first Jack-o'-lantern, last issue, and also Frank Miller cover, and I think it might be Ditko interior, so there's a lot going for this one, but it's like, I think maybe a $15, $25 comic, maybe. I just got these because these were in near mint shape. Batman Spawn War Devil #1, just bought those. Daredevil, well, I just got just trying to make a run of all these Born Again issues of Daredevil, 227, 229. Here's 228. Just trying to make as many sets as possible. This sold for $15. Amazing Heroes 190, early Adam Hughes cover. Amazing Heroes 91, Infinite Crisis issue, I guess. Here's more of these Born Again. Daredevil 227, 228. Actually got a lot of these. Got a handful of these Born Again issues. Just trying to make a set. Or multiple sets, but 229. Yeah, I'm just trying to go quick. I got like 100 more books to show off. Legionnaires, or Legionaries 16, Adam Hughes. It's like a $15 book. It's also like near mint shape, really nice. This was a great book. Megaton #3, a Wizard Ace edition variant. This is the first appearance of Savage Dragon. This is like a $20 book. This is the Ace edition, so the first print would be the one you would want. Then that's like a $60 book. But really happy to find this. Forgot to mention that this was also the first appearance of Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad. So, and this was selling for like $100. So I would expect this to creep back up from like $40, $50 to like 60, 75 when the movie comes back. The sequel comes back around. So going back to the dollar books at this local show, Miracle Man 24. It's almost like 85 cents a book, but this is the last issue of the run. Yeah, I mean, I just found this like 3 weeks ago, so happy to find this like a $20, $30 book. Yeah, last issue. I'm just trying to get all these last issues. Miracle Man 24, kind of hard to find rare. This is like a really immaculate, like the shapes these are in, like near mint, maybe near mint. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. First appearance of Ghost, the shapes these are in. I saw a set on eBay sold for like $75. Iron Man 219, 221, first, second, and third appearance of Ghost. And these were raw, but happy to get this run. Yeah, he's gonna be the main villain in the Ant-Man and Wasp movie, so just really happy to get these really like high-grade, sharp, glossy covers. Yeah, just really nice. Iron Man issues. Spider-Man and Daredevil #1. Beautiful Frank Miller cover. Really, this makes me really happy finding this one. I've been looking for this one. It actually reprints Spectacular Spider-Man 96 and 97. First Frank Miller, I believe. Yeah, this better be 96 and 97. No, sorry. 26 and 27. But yeah, really happy to have this reprint that collects those two. Because I don't have the original, but I'll take that. This is really high-grade near mint shape. First Jim Lee Alpha Flight 51, really sharp shape. Talk about beautiful shape. I really dig this cover, really love this cover. Like the all black Batman 393. just really beautiful shape, really like glossy, and this was raw, but really beautiful, glossy, like high grade shape. Like for a black cover, like this is like really nice shape. Like no surface creases. Batman 393, just a really beautiful, sick looking cover in nice shape. I actually damaged this because this was raw. I actually damaged it, but when I was going through the books, but I never had it. Classic Wolverine Hulk crossover, I guess. Cool cover. Hulk #8. This is like a $10 book maybe. Sick cover. Santa Claus #1 Eternity. Kind of rare, hard to find. I really dig this skull cover. Ghost Rider 63, also really high shape. Ghost Rider 67, pretty cool cover. Just never had this issue of Spider-Man #4, McFarlane Torment run. Really sick lizard cover. Really dig it. Megaton Man versus Forbidden Frankenstein 1. It's like a $10 book. Teen Titans 42, Judas Contract Part 1. Really high grade shape. Yeah. And these are all again from one dealer's booth. I really dig this cover with all the rainbow. Teen Titans 43, book 2. So yeah, really solid books for. This is a good book to pair with 44, the first Nightwing. But yeah, really solid Deathstroke, Origin, George Perez covers, Marv Wolfman. Definitely buy those. Cyblade She #1 variant. It's like a $5 book, $10 maybe. First appearance of Witchblade. This is the variant. Here's Witchblade. Where is she? Come on, come on. There she is. In all her glory, just really cool. Yeah, I really dig this cover. I really dig the purple and blue and the white. Really cool color scheme. Detective Comics 554, the first appearance of the Black Canary's new costume. Really, it was like a $10-12, but like this is just look at the shape on that. Super killer shape. Like this could be a 9.8. I mean, this might be this is a gradable copy. This might even be higher than that. I don't see any shiny staples, glossy, no surface creases, no ticks, just immaculate shape. Yeah, so it was really hard for me to leave this behind. Just the shape it's in is really, white, just really beautiful shape. I mean, this is, yeah, really beautiful shape. Really beautiful. Talk about great shape and great cover. Wolverine 27. It's like a $10 book. Jim Lee cover. This is my 30th, maybe 35th copy. X-Men 248 first Jim Lee artwork, and really high grade shape. I really dig the gradation of the pink, the light pink. Really glossy. I mean, they're all glossy and beautiful colors and no surface creases. Found a second print also to pair with that 248 first Jim Lee in the X-Men run. This is also another glossy high grade copy. Batman 418 Mike Zeck cover. Really dig this one. The KG Beast storyline. Robin 126 first Stephanie Brown as Robin. Really sick cover. 657 third and fourth appearance of Damian Wayne. Batman 658. This is a killer book. Shout out to Longshanks. Invincible 15. Really near minty copy. This was raw. In 2-digit issues. 15 to 20. But yeah. These are ghost. You just never see these for a buck anywhere really. I mean, I really dig this cover. I never owned this one. Invincible 15. Yeah, I mean, really insane. I've owned this before. I found this Invincible 16 and Invincible 18. I love these cardstock covers, but I mean, just incredible that I've got these or just found them. I mean, these are just really rare, hard to find, somewhat, valuable, but first prints. But this to me, this was the most amazing find at this booth. I mean, just really happy. I really love these. I mean, like issue 15 of Invincible. Like I just really love my Invincible collection. Just really gorgeous cover. I really love this comic. Those comics. Amazing Spider-Man 222. Really solid ASM for $1. Wow, this is really nice shape. Really glossy. Like really beautiful shape that this is in. A shiny silver staple. Just really beautiful shape. Speaking of Spidey, Todd McFarlane, Amazing Spider-Man Skating on Thin Ice #1. This is not valuable, but just, I mean, the way he's drawn is just so sick. Spidey, just cool. Surprised I found another one of these, Coyote #11, first Todd McFarlane published artwork ever. It's like a $30 book, and I found issues 12, the second one, and 13, the third one. There's McFarlane right there to pair with this #11 in a set. But yeah, really happy to find these really killer books at this guy's booth. Powers #1, first print. Spectacular Spider-Man Super Special #1, Plan of the Symbiotes. This is like a $10 book. It's got all these Venoms. It's a flip cover also. So actually, I found the Planet of the Symbiotes #1, Amazing Spider-Man Part 1. And that's like for $1, that's like a $30 book. Another one of these, Hulk 333. Again, this is the same booth. All these books, 85 cents each. McFarlane, Iron Man 200, first or Death of Ironmonger anniversary issue. But this is like super sharp, glossy shape. Like this is like the best example of this comic I have. Like this is just like incredible, like shiny, like just the shape of this. I mean, like this isn't like an all dark black cover, and like this is just like the shape it's in is like glossy and shiny and like just brand new basically. Like just really beautiful shape, high grade, like just like incredible. The spine just beautiful. Batman 394, also another high grade shape, probably near mint plus shape of these Batman. Really just beautiful cover, beautiful shape. New Avengers #4. I think this might be a 1 in 24 variant again. This is the first appearance of Ronin on the cover. This predates New Avengers 11 and 27, but this is Ronin in full. So New Avengers 4, solid variant cover. Yeah, solid book. I mean, just great book to hold. You just could be worth $30 if they show off Ronin. Captain America 34, first appearance of Bucky as Captain America. Alex Ross. I bought this when it came out. Again, I mean, you just never know. I mean, if Bucky takes over as Steve Rogers or if Bucky takes over the mantle of Captain America in the movies, I mean, this could be like the first appearance of Winter Soldier. Easy $25, $30, $35 book, and it's got a high print run, but still, I mean, you just. If you follow the way the movies are going, I mean, you know, someone's got to replace Chris Evans. Flashpoint 5, another $1 book. So after that, I went to another these were another person's books. These were 50 cents each. Avengers 160, just a random ass Avengers. What is this? Bronze Age book for 50 cents. Yeah, pretty cool cover. I'll buy it. Another. Kind of high grade copy of Daredevil 270, first Blackheart. I really dig this cover. Mighty Thor 429, just a classic pose between Thor and Juggernaut facing off. Just a really nice shape, but not valuable, like a $1 book. But actually I got $5 and I just gave him $2 because just to get a throw in. But a really high grade glossy shape. And then I got this Moon Knight 25, first appearance of Black Spectre. This is like a easy $20 book, even in like low shape. But I'm surprised because I think that this week they just announced, or the past week they just announced that the Daredevil Netflix showrunner he's interested in doing a Moon Knight Netflix series. So like a copy I got of this. issue back in like I think in that Cal Comic Con haul that I got for $1. That sold for like $80. So yeah, First Prince of Black Spectre, and he's also right there on the cover. So definitely, I mean, this is the main Moon Knight villain. So definitely get this one if you know. Daredevil 229, again another Born Again issue of that run. Okay, so these were all... Okay, how do I do this? Okay, actually I'll just show this off first. I paid $50 for this plus $8 shipping. Two-Fisted Tales 30. This is a Golden Age, I think 1951 or 52. This is a classic cover. I really dig this cover. I bought this on eBay at auction. So I paid this was at auction $50. But this was advertised as very fine shape, and you know, it's probably like, you know, 7.0, a little bit lower than that. But there was a 5.5 auction that sold for like close to $80. So take from that, you know, what you will. But really rare issue, just based on the cover alone. I love the color scheme. The EC, it's got just nothing but black and like tones of gray and yellow. You know, this guy's kind of like crazy in the back, and this soldier's got like just his eyes looking and like his cigarettes falling down, like just really grimy, dirty. Jack Davis cover. He's got that like 1,000-yard stare. Really dig it. Just really dig the whole covers used. Basically, this is two platoons of soldiers, I think, who are black and white, shooting at each other, but who are both from the U.S. Army. But they think they're they're the ops, like the opposing forces, but they're just shooting at each other, and they're on the same team. This also has a advertisement for Mad Magazine #1, so that's pretty cool. There's Mad #1 comics. It's also got a Weird Science 15 advertisement. It's that classic Golden Age cover with that dinosaur on the on a different planet with all the spaceships. But I don't want to open it up, but to show it off. But yeah, really dig this cover. Two-Fisted Tales 30. So yeah, definitely gonna stay in my PC. You just love this cover. I could stare at it all day. But I did not buy it to stare at it all day, but you know, I could. Okay, so these were $1 books. This was somewhere else. This was at a sale. Defenders 28, First Starhawk. This is like a, you know, $15, $20 book. I never owned it. Okay, so at this sale, someone just gave this to me, like a friend. He just gave this to me, and that was very, you know, generous and nice of him just to pass this to me. I never owned it, but you know, I see him, and he's in a good box, like digging through some comics, some good Bronze Age comics, and I'm to his right, and to the left of me, he just hands me this, and so that's just very generous and nice of him to just pass this along to me, because this is somewhat of like a bigger key book that was at that sale. So yeah, Defenders 28, First Starhawk. And just got some bronze stuff. Daredevil 141 classic bullseye cannon cover. But yeah, for $1, Daredevil 141. Really dig that cover. Love it. 155 DD. You know, cool. Black Widow cover. Dig it. Daredevil 156. Again, I mean, I have a majority of these Daredevils that I showed off last year for 50 cents, but I mean, for $1, I'll still buy them again, just because they're old bronze stuff. I like the more vintage stuff than the newer stuff. Hulk 159, Abomination, $1. Iron Fist #3 for $1. I mean, single digit issue. I really dig this cover. Ghost Rider 34, really nice shape, but I really just dig all the flames and whatnot. Just the cover art, just really sick looking skull cover. Random Avengers issue 164 for $1. I mean, just bronze stuff. I just pick it up if it's old, if it looks old. Black Panther 4, Jack Kirby from the first series. These average like $6-7 each issue. I mean, especially in these shapes. So these are kind of rough. Probably like $6 each, $6.50 maybe. Actually sold this lot for $20, but Black Panther 4, Black Panther 6, and these were $1 each again. Black Panther 8. So just anytime I pick those up, Black Panther's just so hot with the movie. Just such a hot commodity now. I'm really happy to find this one. I was really hunting for this New Mutants number 8, first appearance of Surge. This is an easy, $45, $50 book on eBay. The trailer just dropped this past week for Deadpool 2 showing Surge. So really hard to find rare book. To me, I think this character could be the next X-23. This could be like the next NYX-3. I don't know if it'll ever be that valuable or popular, but I mean, people are paying like ridiculous money on eBay. Hopefully, the market doesn't flood and these sell for like $50 consistently. But yeah, I think there was a guy who paid like $71 for this. But I mean, this is like a dollar book, but people are paying like $40, $50 like no tomorrow. But again, New Mutants number 8, first appearance of Surge. Kind of dig the cover, but really happy to find this one. This is really hot. Then I found a handful of these Infinity Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, these were $1 a piece. Really solid high grade shapes. I only got one of these when it came out, and then like on the Monday of the Monday following the Saturday of Free Comic Book Day, the shop owner wanted to charge me like $12, and this was like 5 years ago, so that was madness. I did not pay him that. I'd only pay like $1 or $2 for these. I mean, they're only worth like $10, because there's like a high print run. But the first Corvus Glaive Black Order Infinity Free Comic Book Day, another issue. This was a good book. X-Men 205 second print variant. I really dig this Storm cover. Kind of hard to find. First appearance of Hope Summers. I think it's like a $20, $25 book, maybe $30. Infinity War number 1. Again, just for $1, I just picked these up. Infinity, another issue. I got like 4 of these at this spot for $1 a piece. Shadowhawk number 1, signed by Jim Valentino with the COA. Limited to how many? 1,000 copies. Signed at San Diego Comic-Con '92. So, and he signed the COA also. So. Oh, it's also 65, low serial. Yeah, this is like a $25 book. I mean, this is high shape, but without this is like a quarter. But with this is like $25. So yeah, definitely buy Jim Valentino signature on Shadowhawk 1, but his signature on like Shadowhawk 2 was not, it's like $5. But on number 1, this is the only thing that's really valuable by him. So for $1, I'll take that. And I know it's $25 because I sold this like 2 years ago for that price. And I found this for like 30 cents 2 years ago. But at the same place that I found that new Gen X comic. But yeah, really happy to find this one again back in my life at a low price. I was really surprised that I found this, that people left this behind. Batman Danger Girl number 1 variant. J. Scott Campbell. You got Joker and Harley Quinn on the cover. Fairchild, kind of hard to find rare issue. Yeah, it's like a maybe $20, $25, $30 book, depending on the shape. Batman Danger Girl number 1. Really dig this cover. I also dig the rarity and how hard it is to find some of these issues. Digging through like hundreds of crap books. I did not pay for this, but the guy next to me that handed me that first Starhawk, he passed this along to another guy, and that guy bought it, and I really wanted it. And this is not high shape, but Iron Fist number 8, and that guy just gave this to me for free after he bought it. So that was very generous and sweet of him to also just give this to me for free. Really, this is not valuable, but it's got a sick cover. John Byrne. This came with the Marvel Legends action figure, like the reprint. So I'm trying to get all these reprinted issues back, and this is the original. I just have nostalgia, but that came with the Iron Fist toy, but in the combo pack. But yeah, I really dig this cover. Also got some trades. Jim Lee Millennium Edition. These were $2.50 each. This is a $26 hardcover, but yeah, Jim Lee Millennium Edition Special Wizard. Really sick hardcover. Yeah, it sold for like $26, but yeah, sweet great deal. Mephisto or just Mephisto versus hardcover sealed. So really happy to get this hardcover for $250. Long shot sealed hardcover from the limited series. So happy to get that. This is actually the premiere edition, and I think the Mephisto was also the premiere edition variant right there. So for $250, I mean, especially since they're sealed, I'll take them. Legion of Superheroes. This is a trade paperback softcover, The Great Darkness Saga. This is like a $20, $30 trade from. I think this is a first print from the '80s, but yeah, it's really sick. I mean, like if it's a high printed like series like Civil War or Secret Wars or Blackest Night, those aren't going to be worth nothing. But like if you have like a very cult low printed trade, people will just pay like the amount of issues that it costs to get this. So yeah, I hope that made sense. Also, I picked this up. It's for I think like a buck, but it's Adam Hughes Star Wars from San Diego Comic-Con. It's a T-shirt, pretty rare, exclusive, and also picked this up, Gandalf keepsake Hallmark ornament. Paid $5 for this. This is like a $25 ornament, $30 ornament, so it's kind of rare from like 10-15 years ago, Gandalf. But yeah, that's my haul. Thanks for watching. Again, rare stuff that this is.